I'm Naya with Families in Transition. Welcome to Protect the Innocent. Today we're going to talk about child forced marriage. But before we get started, I would like to say to those that follow me, that have subscribed to me, thank you for following me. And I'm not putting out content the way that I wanted to when I first started this because let's just think about it. This subject is not easy. It's not easy for me to come in and say, oh, yeah, I'm ready to talk about what's going on with human trafficking today. So if you're following me, I appreciate it. The content has to get out. I have to keep going and I have to get you guys educated on what human trafficking is because it's a lot. This is a topic that came across my desk that wasn't even planned on talking about. Um, it just happened to fall in my lap. And the content that I've been pushing out every month, I have it. I've written it out or typed it out from the beginning of this year, and so I've had enough to put out. But again, this topic is hard for me to talk about, and I just am appreciative of those that follow me or that listens to the content that I am pushing out. So hang in there. It's gonna take a change or turn here soon. It's gonna be some interesting things that I'm gonna put out. So just hang in there. It's not gonna be fun. It's never gonna be fun, but it will be interesting. So with all that said, child forced marriage in the United States has no national law banning child marriage in the fight against forced child marriage. 13 states have passed laws to eliminate child marriage without exceptions of since 2018. Banning child marriage by raising the minimum legal age to 18 increases protection and empowers possible victims to resist pleasures to be married. Make it clear to those considering coercing children into marriage, but they are committing a crime. And ensures that when they do marry, they do so with access to full spectrum of legal rights. Not all child marriages are forced. The inherited vulnerability of children, particularly girls, make themselves susceptible to coerce, forced child marriage, and identified by several key indicators. The lack of free and informed consent from the child, the presence of abuse and exploitation akin to ownership, and the child's inability to escape the marriage. The fact that a parent consents to a marriage is no way means that the marriage is consensual. At age 16, Miss Johnson sought a divorce through an attorney but wasn't old enough. Even through courts may allow children to marry, minors like her often lack the legal capacity to file for divorce, leaving them trapped in their marriages with no way out of the abuse and exploitation. You are considered old enough to marry, but not old enough to get out, Ms. Johnson says. To push the outlaw, child marriage adds a layer of legal protection from the form of modern slavery. By criminalizing the act of child marriage, claims by perpetrators of the absence of coercion or no justification. Once a child reaches 18, they are legally independent, better empowered to resist coercion, and entitled to access services such as shelters and legal support. The argument for rising to marriage age of 18 resists on the behalf of those that truly consent to marriage, would not object to waiting until they are legally adults, suggesting that such a measure could save thousands from exploitation and abuse under the guise of marriage. least 300,000 children were married in the United States between 2000 and 2018. 78% were underage girls below age 18 years of age, married to men who were adult ages 18 or older. However, there is growing legislative momentum in the United States to outlaw child marriage. For 3 states that's close to me, this is what the law says. In 2019 and 2021, lawmakers passed bills that established the marriage age at 17 while retaining an outdated exception that permits those under 18, older than 16, to marry if they are pregnant, with no pending legislation. There is no end to child marriage in sight. Updated 2024. Mississippi is one of the few U.S. states that has no minimum legal age to get married, failing to offer protection to all children under 18. Unfortunately, there is no pending legislation that could change this. Updated 2024. Tennessee. 17-year-old children can legally get married in Tennessee. Legislation that would protect them and ban child marriage is currently not underway. Guys, this is a real thing. People are selling their kids into marriage just so they can survive, or whatever the case may be. It's real. It exists. It's happening all the time. And do you know your neighbors? Do you know who is in your community? Love your family. Love your children. Spend time with your children. Know where they are. Know their locations. Tell a friend. Talk to someone. Help someone out. Thanks for watching. Share, like, and subscribe. Until next time. If you're in trouble or you know someone that's in trouble, please contact Families in Transition at 870-732-4077. The national hotline at 888-373-7888. Or you can scan this QR code for CASA's website.